All right, guys. This is going to be a long vlog. Try not to skip it or just watch it in 2x speed if you want to finish it faster. But please watch it until the end. I'll be talking all about the 5-day itinerary for our Iceland trip, and will also be providing the details in the description below. Hey guys, welcome to our Iceland vlog. This trip is extra special because it's a family trip. So you're going to see the real raw version of us exploring together. No rush, no over the top edits, just smooth family travel vibes. Over the next 5 days, we are covering some of the most magical places in Iceland. Here is what our journey looks like. It is going to be chill, real, and hopefully inspiring if you're planning your own Iceland trip with family. So, watch along and enjoy this little journey with us. So, we took a red eye flight to Iceland. Luckily, the kids slept well, so we got some rest too. Once we landed, we fed the babies, freshened up at the airport, and then started the camper van process. It took around 45 minutes to an hour for all the formalities. My husband went with the travel company guy on a shuttle to pick it up while we waited with the kids at the airport. And just like that, our Iceland road trip was ready to begin. Day one was all about the Golden Circle. One of our stops was the geysers and those geothermal springs. Honestly, such a cool experience to see it happen right in front of us. Our in-laws were in absolute awe, just standing there and soaking it all in. It just felt like the perfect start to our trip. Our second stop on the Golden Circle was the Gulf Waterfalls, and honestly, I don't want to talk much here. Just look at this beauty.
చాలా బాగుంది
After Gulfos, we wrapped up for the day. We had a cottage booked in the Golden Circle for the night, and by the time we got there, the receptionist was literally about to leave. Luckily, she was still around, waiting for their last guest, which was us. So this is the cottage we booked for the night in the Golden Circle. It has got two bedrooms with compact bunk beds, a restroom, and a small kitchen. Pretty decent for a family of six. We were able to make some dinner here thanks to all the food we packed from home. We carried a bunch of MTR ready to eat packets like dal and paneer along with chapatis. If you're traveling with family and kids, definitely plan your food very carefully. Fast food is not really an option here. Most of the roads are quite remote and food stops are next to zero. We also packed fruits, cup noodles, and snacks for the drive and kept the ready to eat meals for when we have a place to heat them up, like here at the cottage or at the campsites. Officially, it's day two, and we are covering two waterfalls and the beach today. Our first stop is Selyaland's Falls, and I'm just going to stop talking here so you can enjoy the view.
You sure, baby? I'm scared. మొత్తం తడిచిపోతాం ఇవి నువ్వు ఆగాలి. బేబీ ఇక్కడే ఉంది ఇక్కడ అలా
విత్ చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంది ఇది.
Next up is Falls, one of the most powerful waterfalls in Iceland. I mean, the sound, the mist, everything about it is just incredible. Let's take a look.
పైన నేను ఎక్కగలుగుతాను కానీ మీ అందరికీ లేట్ అయిపోతుంది ఒక్కసారి. నేను ఎక్కి
చూడండి. ఆ పైనంతా ఐస్ ఇదంతా గ్లేషియర్.
మన పోలీసు ఒక్కడే కనపడుతుంది ఎంత ఉందో అక్కడ.
And just like that, we have reached our third stop for day two, the legendary black sand beach. Honestly, no camera, no lens, or even the sharpest drone can capture the raw, mystical beauty of this place, especially when it's raining. The drizzle makes it hit different, almost like the beach is holding some secrets you can't quite explain. You will feel like there is so much you already know, yet an unknown force pulling you deeper into its magic. Walking here feels like you're stepping straight into a scene of Game of Thrones. I mean, just look at this beauty. But before you step in, keep an eye on the flashing signs at the entrance. Green means you're good to go, orange means stay away from the shore because the tides can get wild, and red is a complete no go. This beach literally pulls you in, and trust me, it is as powerful as it is beautiful. Just look at this.
దివి నువ్వు క్రాక్స్ తీసేసుకున్నావు హ్యాపీగా నా క్రాక్స్ ఏమి
So we all camped in the camper van for the night. Honestly, it was such a beautiful experience to camp in such a beautiful location under the sky. We thoroughly enjoyed camping in this particular spot in Vik. And in the morning, we went to the common kitchen. We just heated up some food that we got with ourselves, some chapatis, soup, and curry, so that we are all set to have food while we travel, so that we can reach to our next spot early. Since they have running hot water here, I just made sure all the baby bottles are cleaned and sterilized very well, because I may not be able to get a chance to do that during the travel. And slowly we wandered over to this famous School Beans Cafe. This is a school bus nestled right in our campsite. The vibe was lovely, and the coffee, it was simply unforgettable. We made one last quick pit stop at the famous big church for a little photo shoot, and of course, some family pictures and special outfits that I packed. Oh, and speaking of packing, we went all out on space saving. Vacuum suction bags and a mini steam iron saved us so much room. Welcome to our day three. We are at Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. I hope I pronounced that right. The pronunciations of the Icelandic locations are very interesting. And the moment we stepped in, it felt so unreal, just beyond beautiful. Make sure you are layered up because it gets really cold out here. And if you're traveling with a toddler like us, be extra careful since they tend to run around. We took a boat tour that goes closest to the glacier, and it was such an amazing experience that I really cannot put in words. If you're here without kids or elders, you can even extend this into a glacier tour where they take you right up into the glacier mountains. But for us, my kid is already super excited to see something like this. It is so magical.
Okay, information time. He's coming. Okay, let's start here for about 5 or 6 weeks. And the biggest ones are because we've all seen Titanic, we know what happens, and we don't want that. Not today. We've got the sun, we want to enjoy the sun while it's here for the first time in a week. In terms of the colors, we've got blue, white glacier, covered with snow, and then another eruption, more snow, forming layers. And you can see that right in the happy.
And now we are at the Diamond Beach, which is right opposite to the Glacier Lagoon. The sight here is just as breathtaking. The chunks of ice wash up on the black sand, sparkling like little diamonds under the sunlight. It is so surreal to see such a contrast of black sand and crystal clear ice together. This is definitely one of those places you will never forget. After Glacier Lagoon and Diamond Beach, we made our way back to Reykjavik and stayed at a cozy Airbnb. It had everything we needed, enough space for all four of us, and the kids to unwind after a long day. And our host, truly the kindest person I have met, went above and beyond to make us feel at home. The home itself was perfectly Scandinavian, and if you know me personally or follow me on Instagram, you already know how much I adore minimalist spaces and Scandinavian homes. I have added the Airbnb link in the description if you'd like to check it out for your trip.
Trash type అంతా different ఉంటుంది.
This is my poor sleepy bear, super tired after such a long day. He's just going to sleep like a baby. Of course, he's a baby, right?
వేసేసుకుంటాము. పర్సంటేజ్ బయట మూసేసాడు, అది లోపలికి పెట్టే. అయ్యో, I can see you. I found you. No, my turn. మరి పట్టుకో.
Hey, look a big lava volcano.
Day four was all about exploring downtown Reykjavik and going whale watching. Except we did not spot even one whale after hours at sea. They said it was just one of those unlucky days and gave us a lifetime refund. But honestly, I'd say just skip it. There are so many other places to see whales, and I wish we would have used that time to visit another beautiful waterfall instead. So I think this kind of turned out to be a beautiful boat ride in the Icelandic waters. That's pretty much it, nothing more than that. We came back with a lot of disappointment.
అదే.
So we just wrapped up our whale watching cruise. No whales today, but the ocean air made it worth it. And now we are at the iconic Harper Concert Hall and Conference Center. This is an architectural wonder right in the heart of Reykjavik. Thought we would just swing by, take in the reflections and light before wandering through the cozy downtown streets. So we found this lovely Indian restaurant called Gandhi Indian Restaurant in Reykjavik. Such a pleasant surprise. The food was honestly at an undone, rich and authentic. Even my toddler enjoyed a few of the dishes here. It's a fine dine setup with a beautiful, cozy ambience and felt a little like home away from home.
Karam. More karam. Why would Tata chip balloon? Hey, why would Tata chip
In the evening, we just came back to our Airbnb and took Yuan out for a little walk. A quiet stroll through the Nordic neighborhood, so peaceful, so slow, and just the perfect way to end the day.
రోడ్ మధ్యలో నడవకండి.
Oh, wait,
మనం ఆ వాటర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తున్నాం మమ్మీ మనం వాటర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తున్నాం ఆ? ఇది అక్కడ దాని పక్కనే ఇది
this there. I got sim there. Then the
This is day 5, and we are on our way to the iconic Blue Lagoon. On the drive, we have spotted stretches of molten lava fields, massive craters, and steaming geothermal springs. It just felt like driving through another planet.
గట్టికి కొడుతుందా
yeah, get the top cut the
ఓకే
you know like other wait but hey hey smoke is there
దట్ ఇస్ టీ
ah what is that
నువ్వెందుకు కలుపుకున్నావు మనం చేస్తే మనం చేయాలి బ్యాడ్ కార్లో కూర్చోపోయి అందరు టికెట్లు తెస్తాను ఈ టికెట్ ఇవ్వండి నేను టికెట్ కార్లో
It's a big blue swimming pool.
here can the
We are finally at the Blue Lagoon, and luckily, it is not too crowded today. There is an age restriction, so my little one could not join us in the pool. We took turns watching him in the lounge area, just soaking in the calm and the view.
జారుతారేమో జాగ్రత్త.
My mother-in-law is honestly more adventurous than me, the best travel partner, and she brings in so much joy and laughter to every trip.
Careful.
This is day 6 and it's checkout time at the Airbnb. We are heading out to Warm Suite before going to the airport since our flight is in the evening. Just a quick pit stop to relax and soak in the last bit of Iceland.
Hala boy. అమ్మో మా మీదకే తగిలిందా అయ్యి ఓకే అంకుల్ పోహా దివరా నేను
We had a little unplanned pit stop at the Reykjavik Observatory before dropping off the camper van and heading to the airport. A spontaneous moment to enjoy the last view of the city. And just like that, our Iceland trip comes to an end. I did not feel like returning back to the hustle after experiencing the wonders of the nature and that slow, peaceful feeling. But at the end of the day, we have to get back to life, carrying with us so much zen and beautiful memories with the family. Ah, such a long vlog, right? I was exhausted giving a voiceover. and editing all the clips. But please do like, share, and subscribe. And also, please comment if you have any feedback for me. And, let me know what you felt like when you were watching this vlog. And I just can't thank you enough for watching this until the end.